Good day everyone, I am Angeline D'Italia and my task for today is to share my knowledge and ideas about the topic in Lesson 1, which is the key terms and concepts in managing and implementing standard-based grammar teaching. It is very helpful, especially for those students who's taking up Bachelor of Secondary Education major in English. So, let us know first the meaning of grammar. What is grammar? Grammar is the study of words, how they are used in sentences, and how they change in different situations. The study of sentences structures, and it has rules and examples, shows how the language should be used. And the correct uses of grammar is just like textbooks or manual guide or other books. Grammar is the system of a language. People sometimes describe grammar as the rules of a language, but in fact, no language has rules. If we use the word rules, we suggest that somebody created the rules first and then spoke the language. Like a new game, but languages did not start like that. Languages started by people making sounds, which involves into words, phrases, and sentences. No commonly spoken language is fixed. All languages change over time. What we call grammar is simply a reflection of a language at a particular time. Grammar explains the rules and structures of words, what we call the morphology, and syntax is how they are arranged in sentences. In other words, grammar provides the rules of common use of both spoken and written language so we can more easily understand each other. The building blocks of grammar are the 8 parts of speech. First, the verbs express actions, events, or state of being. Nouns name a person, animal, place, things, or abstract idea. Pronouns take the place of nouns or another pronoun. Adjectives modify nouns or pronoun by describing, identifying, or quantifying them. An adjective usually precedes the noun or the pronoun which it modifies. Adverbs is modify a verb, adjectives another adverb, a phrase or a clause and indicate manner, time, place, cause, or degree. Adverbs can be recognized because they answer the question how, when, where, or how much. Adverbs often end in "ly". Prepositions links nouns, pronouns, and phrases to other words in sentences and usually indicate a relationship of time, space, or topic. Conjunctions links words, phrases, and clauses, while interjections are added to a sentence to convey emotion and are usually followed by an exclamation point. This time, I will present to you some of the key ideas behind grammatical structures as manageable pieces of language that we put together to communicate. It will encourage students to think about why people use English the way they do and develop a sense of how the language works. Considering these key points helps us address grammar more directly for a clearer view of how it works. There are 2 sides of grammar, which is the rules we conform to and choices that we give us freedom to create. The first key terms is the grammaring. So, what is the difference between grammar and grammaring? So, as what I have said earlier, grammar is the study of words, while grammaring, it is the ability to use grammar structures accurately, meaningfully, and appropriately. It is an important process in second language acquisition and emphasizes grammar as the dynamic process rather than a system rule. Grammaring is a new word coined by Larsen Freeman. According to her, we should stop teaching grammar just a set of rules and teach it in such a way that students learn how to use it. And that is the grammar ring. And now, let us proceed to the second key points, which is the grammaticalization. Second key terms is the grammaticalizing, or what we call the grammaticalization. It is the process by which grammar is created. More narrowly, it is defined as the development from lexical to grammatical forms, and from grammatical to even more grammatical forms. For example, the Old English verb williant, to want, and to wish has become the modern English auxiliary verb, which is will, which expresses intention or simply futurity. The third key terms that I will discuss to you is the error correction versus feedback. Error correction is the process of detecting errors in transmitted messages and reconstructing the original error-free data. It ensures that correct and error-free messages are obtained at the receiver side. It is important because correcting students' errors is necessary in order to help students improve their skills, while feedback has a crucial role in learners' awareness of their errors and performance. Fourth key terms is the spoken grammar versus written grammar. So what is spoken grammar? It is flexible in its word order and it is much less strict than written. Spoken grammar often includes constructions such as I'll, don't, or can't, which are strictly speaking not appropriate in written grammar, as well as the inclusion of slang words or colloquialisms. Spoken grammar also includes breaking of strict written grammar rules such as beginning sentences with prepositions, while written grammar is more planned and precise, therefore allowing fewer margins of error and engaging with more sophisticated vocabulary and format of idea presentation. The fifth key terms is the grammatical assessment. In terms of assessment, grammar is central to language description and test taker performance. Today, the knowledge of grammar is evaluated by its correct use in communication through listening, speaking, reading, and writing in second language. Its purpose is to assess grammatical knowledge, which is the form and meaning, as well as the pragmatical knowledge, which is the use of grammar. The last key terms is the pedagogical issue. It is concerned in teaching, from lesson plans to approaches to teaching, even how the classroom looks. Pedagogy is a term that refers to the method of how teachers teach, in theory and practice. It is formed by an educator's teaching beliefs and concerns in interplay between culture and different ways to learn. It refers to the study of teaching approaches and how they affect learners. Some of the pedagogical issues are lack of students' preparation or retention, grammar is hard for students, inadequate classroom materials, and lacks of student motivation. Before I will end this video, I just want to share or leave a sayings about grammar. A philosopher once said, "Half of good philosophy is good grammar." And that's all. Thank you for listening and have a good day, everyone.